Hey guys, it's me, a little Sirfetch'd, and welcome to our Mega review video. So, as of now, I don't know why that just did that. As of now, I believe these are all the new Mega Pokemon that we're going to be getting for Legends EA. There's 9 new Megas, so we're going to rank them, in my opinion, from worst to best. Now, I don't hate any of the new Megas. In fact, I love all of them. But obviously, some have to be worse and some have to be best. I made this tier list myself. I'll try to link it in the description so you can make your own tier list. And I'll try to update it once the rest of the megas come out later this year. But yes, let's begin with the worst of the new megas so far, and I'm sorry for all the fans of Mega Victory Bell, but I think it's the worst mega so far of the new games. I like it. I will say I do like it. I think it's pretty goofy and funny. It's just every other mega on this list is better, in my opinion. Like, I just love every other mega on this list better than Mega Victory Bell. Like, I'm looking at it here, and I love the idea that it has to tie its vines around its neck so it can't let loose poison. It has too much acid in its body, so it has to, like, keep it wrapped up. I love that idea. I think it's pretty hilarious. Unfortunately, that's as far as I really care. I'm not going to use this thing. I would never think of using this thing because I just don't like it. But I will say, I think it was really funny seeing it bounce around in the trailer. The in-game trailer that they had. It was funny to see it bounce around chasing after other Pokemon. That was really funny. So, yeah, it's going to be the worst so far, but we got 8 more to go. At number 8, we have probably, I'd say, Mega Raichu Y. I prefer X, and we'll get to X later, but Mega Raichu Y, it's fine. I haven't actually looked at the description that Cerebi has on the list. The repulsion from the electromagnetic force generated by its... No, that's the wrong one. Mega Raichu Y's greatest strength is its ability to unleash its power instantaneously. Yeah, so this one sort of is meant to resemble a Pikachu, while the other one, Raichu X, is supposed to resemble a Raichu. And honestly, I'm just really surprised that they gave Raichu Megas, because you feel like, oh, they don't care about Raichu, they only care about Pikachu. But it's crazy that Raichu, out of all the Pokemon, got a Mega. Not only that, too, I saw like Cerebi did a picture, did an image on their website that just has now all the different forms of Raichu and its evolution line, and it's just kind of crazy because Raichu has 2 Megas, has an Alolan form, in its regular form. It's crazy. But yeah, that's Mega Raichu Y. It's kind of a bit on the nose here, the Y features, but I think it's still pretty fine. At number 7, I I'm looking at these here, and I gotta say, I gotta give it to Mega Chestnut. I am so glad that the Kalos starters are getting Megas, even with the unfortunate news that they're gonna be basically online rewards. But Chestnut does look the worst out of all of them. It's just kind of just, oh, Chestnut got like a cool little cape. It is the worst looking out of all of them, especially from the leaked, like, rewards announcements. It was like people were thinking, oh, this thing's gonna look so much cooler. And then, of course, bam, this is what it looks like. And I think it's fine. Like I said, I don't hate any of these. It's just, out of these, it's the weakest of the starter trio, and I'm not going to be upset that I can't use it in the playthrough. I do love, though, that it, has a giant axe weapon that it just uses, which is pretty cool. I think it's pretty neat. For Chespin being my second favorite starter, it's a little of Gen 6. It's sad to have him have the worst Mega, but yeah, we're gonna move on from him. At number 6, we have... This one's actually really hard because I actually love all of these that are left. I think they're perfect, but if I had to choose the worst out of the ones left, I would probably have to say Mega Raichu X. No. I'd probably say Greninja. As much as I love the starter Greninja, it's my favorite starter from Gen 6. The form that it is just its Mega form, I really hoped that they'd make the Ash Greninja form canon as its Mega, since now it's inaccessible in the games, which kind of sucks that now it actually has a different Mega. But I'm looking at the Cerebi page and it says, now that it has Mega evolved, it no longer bothers to hide itself, demonstrating to opponents its confidence that it will win. But it's kind of just they took a Greninja, they flipped him upside down. He's an attack helicopter. I still think he's pretty cooler than Chestnut just because I like him more. And that's weird, because who we're placing above him later on this list is one of my least favorite starters of all time, but we'll get to that when we get higher in the list. At number 5, we have Mega Raichu X. I love him more than Raichu Y, but at the end of the day, he's just a giant X. I do love, the black little stripes that come out of the tail and the ears. It's kind of like an invert of what Raichu... It's kind of like an invert of the tail, where, the tail isn't black-tipped, it's yellow-tipped now, and the tail is black. It's really cool. And I really do like it. And like I said, I'm just glad that they did something with Raichu, because they barely do anything with this Pokemon, but it definitely is lower on the list in my opinion. I think it's kind of a weaker one. I'd put it right in the middle, because it's cool, but it is just a big X. Number 4, we have Mega Malamar. I love my friend Malamar, and this thing looks creepy, and that's cool. This thing is so just creepy. It's what I think, from what I've heard, it resembles a nervous system, and it's got all these tentacles wrapped up to look like a brain, and then it sticks its tentacles into its head to power up. The little video that they had along with it, the My Friend Malamar campaign, was just creative, and this thing just looks so creepy and so honestly pretty good. For a Malamar Mega, for our third ever announced Kalos Mega, I think it's pretty cool. I think it's a pretty neat Mega, and I would definitely use this on a second playthrough maybe? I don't think I'm going to use it on my main playthrough, because with the Mega leaks that were announced, there's other Pokemon that I kind of want on my team, but definitely if I did a second playthrough, I would probably put Mega Malamar on my team. Same with our number 3 choice, Fennekin. Or, not Fennekin, but Delphox. Now, Delphox is one of my least favorite starter Pokemon of all time. It's my least favorite starter of Gen 6, and just one of my least favorite starters of all time. And yet, somehow, its Mega takes bronze as my 3rd favorite of the new Megas. This thing is cool. The cool, dark purple colors that it gets. It flies on a fire broomstick, and then has 2 small little fire broomsticks by its side that it controls to attacks. It controls to attack. It's pretty This thing is awesome. When I saw it when it was first announced, I was just like, wow, I don't like Delphox, but man, they made Mega Delphox so cool, it might just save Delphox, in my opinion. And the fact that it's dark purple sort of matches its shiny is pretty cool, too. Like, I have its shiny pulled up on the side, and it's got, like, dark purple. So that's cool. I think this thing will be really cool. It's sad that it's locked behind the whole ranked battle thing, but you know what? Hey, they want to put focus on the main starter trio of the game. I get that. But anyway, I like him. I like her. Definitely. If I do a second playthrough, I definitely want to get the Mega Stone for Delphox so I can put it on the team because it's pretty cool. I like Mega Delphox. Number 2, we have Dragonite, the first of the new Megas revealed. And you might be saying, wow, what a boring Mega. Why would you ever put this at number 2? For a couple reasons. He's adorable. I love Mega Dragonite. He's so cute. He's so happy and cute and just huggable. The fact that he just attacks opponents with a smile no matter what. And basically he has so much power and kindness in him that he just immediately defeats a foe out of kindness. I love Dragonite. I just love how happy and helpful and nice that Dragonite can be. And honestly, it's a bit of a small change, but it's still pretty good. And I can't wait to see what this thing's shiny is going to be. This is definitely on my main playthrough for the team, as well as number 1. Because when I first saw Mega Dragonite, I was like, oh heck yes, the Dragonite is going to be real. So I'm happy. But, of course, it's not the best. Number 1, you called it from the get-go. It's Mega Hawlucha. I literally can't say anything other than this thing is the best Mega Pokemon to come out of the new games. I want to use this thing so bad. I want to see what its shiny is going to be. When the list came out and it said that Hawlucha was going to get Mega, I was so badly hoping that the list was real. And then they announced the video. That was the Mega Hawlucha. That was the Hawlucha versus Machamp video. And I was like, oh, please, please don't let it be Machamp. Please let it be Hawlucha. And I was cheering so much whenever Hawlucha Mega'd in that video because it's so cool. It's like a real luchador with a cool golden mask and its buffer. And he looks so cool, and I cannot wait to see his shiny. I usually use like a shiny in my main playthrough of the games. I'm definitely hunting this thing's shiny to use it because it is beautiful. And I want his shiny form. I want to see his shiny Mega. And he was automatically on the team just because Hawlucha is probably my favorite Kalos Pokemon. So I'm excited to be able to use him again, as well as get to Mega him. And that's the list of all the new Megas. Victory Bell being the worst, and obviously Hawlucha being the best. I'm going to put, hopefully, this tier list in the description so you can make your own list of what you like of the new Megas. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.